got Milani, Borghese, lots and lots in singles, Ulta, have lots of singles, Wet n Wild, the Milani blush, a couple other Elizabeth Arden palettes. Heaven help me, I have no idea what to bring, so let's wait and see. I was talking and talking and talking, and I noticed that the camera had gone off. Oh! The battery's probably low, so I'm going to start over again. I have decided what I am going to bring with me to Florida. Unfortunately, it's a lot more cosmetics than I normally travel with, but I'd rather bring a little bit too much than too little and end up, you know, having a problem not having what I need and having to go out and buy it. Alright, so to start the face, I will be using this Physicians Formula Youthful Wear Spotless, I think it's called. I keep it in the box. I'm keeping it in the box just because I think you can hear that it's not rattling around too much. I think it might be more stable in the box when I travel. I will be using this not natural, this artificial fiber brush that I got at Rite Aid. It actually says on the back that it's animal friendly. It has a plastic handle and the bristles are like really good because, as you can see, I did put the foundation on. I did use this brush and it's pretty smooth look. To seal the makeup, what I'm going to be bringing also is my Physicians Formula powder along with my Bare Essentials brush. Couldn't use Bare Essentials. Made my skin itch. There's something in it that I'm allergic to. Physicians Formula, not the same problem. It doesn't dry your skin out as much, and it seems to be lacking whatever caused the itch. So anyway, I'll be bringing this with my Bare Essentials brush. This is the best powder on the planet. Physicians Formula, also cruelty-free. So I'll be bringing that as well. Top that off. I actually have two blushes on today. This one, which is basically like a bronzer and a highlighter. I did put a little bit of that all over the place, so I'll be bringing that. But I also had this Milani blush that I bought. And although it's extremely bright in the package, it's not so on your skin. What I've been doing is just dotting the brush and putting a little bit on. Now this is not the best brush on the planet, but it came with one of my Elizabeth Arden freebie things, and so I will continue to use it. So I'll be bringing this Milani blush. And I will be bringing a couple eyeshadow palettes, the cruelty-free Wet n Wild palettes. This one is a very nice neutral daytime look. This one I have on right now. These colors don't look quite as wild on as I thought they did. I will also be bringing my Naturals palette. This is a NYX palette that I got at CVS. We have one CVS that has like hardly any of the like NYX or Milani or Wet n Wild, but there's another one that has like everything. I do have a couple of leftovers from Elizabeth Arden that I had gotten in bonus packs. I will be bringing these. Like I said, I prefer cruelty-free stuff like this. Wet n Wild and NYX, they're cruelty-free, but I am not a wealthy person, and so therefore I will be bringing a couple of the palettes that I have been trying to use up here at home, and these are two Elizabeth Arden palettes. So I'll be bringing these also. Brings me down to this next palette, these two Wet n Wild palettes, both of which are really great palettes, and these two palettes from Elizabeth Arden extra giveaway kits that I got. I will also be bringing my Age Rewind under eye cover, not cruelty free. I wish that it was. I'm going to use this up, and then I'm going to have to really hope that I find something that's going to be comparable, because this stuff is really good. So I am also going to bring my Ofra eyebrow pencil. That is on me right now. It goes on very nicely. It's like a very slightly waxy powdery kind of a pencil, but it doesn't draw lines like really harsh lines or anything like that. So I will be bringing my eyebrow pencil. I'm also bringing this wax stick. This is actually from Milani, and this is Brow Shaping Wax. I bought this at CVS a while ago. This wax goes on nice and clear. You can't see it on my eyebrows, and that's the whole point, is you don't want to see it on your eyebrows. I will also be bringing my eyebrow brush so that I can make sure that my eyebrows look okay. I have a couple favorites. What I have on right now is this Nicka K shimmering eyeliner. The handle's very long and it's very, very blue. Didn't think I would like it. It does have a nice brush that draws a really nice solid line without being overly thick, and really easy to control. I'll be bringing this. To top that off, I have a couple other eyeliners that I want to bring. I have this Almay brown eyeliner. Sometimes just a little bit under the eye in the corner. Might not use this, but I want to make sure I bring it with me. I have this Cynthia Rowley silver pencil, and this actually looks super nice on. What I do is I draw a thick line with this, and then I draw a thin line with a darker liner. So bringing this is one of my favorite things. This actually came in Birchbox, I believe. I also have this Tarte pencil. One side is really dark brown, the other side is dark brown. I'm not sure what the whole freaking difference is. One is darker than the other. I do know that it's Tarte. My daughter gave it to me, and I do know also that Tarte is also a cruelty-free brand. One of my recent favorites, but it's an NYC pencil that I bought. I really love this pencil. It draws this really nice kind of shimmery dark line. If this is not cruelty free, I'll use it up, but if it's not cruelty free, then what I'll have to do is I'll have to find an equivalent in another brand. I also bought this Milani Shadow Eyes. This is actually like a shadow eyeliner line. And you can see I did draw it right on my hand right here. I put a little bit on each eyelid right in the center just to kind of lighten it up. And I really love this thing. It goes on like butter, and it's like cruelty free as well. I also got this Milani eye primer. This is like the greatest stuff on earth. This was not terribly expensive. The eye primer comes with the little dispenser tube here, and what you do is I draw a little line on my finger, and then I tap my two fingers together, and then I do my eyelids. So this is really great stuff. I'm definitely bringing this with me. I do have a couple brushes that I'm also bringing. These brushes, they're EcoTools brushes, and I got them actually for free with Beauty Sponges, which I have not mastered the use of. It came with these, and I haven't mastered using this without wiping all the makeup that I had just put on off. So I haven't mastered that yet. But I'll be bringing both of these brushes. This brush, I hate to admit it, is a great brush that I got with one of my Elizabeth Arden kits. This brush is great for just a heavy swatch of color, and this one you can see is really thin, wide, thin, and what I use this one for is putting a little bit of color under my eyes with eyeshadow. I will be bringing this also. Unfortunately, I have a not cruelty-free mascara. It's like the greatest mascara I ever used, but I'm sure there's something out there that I will learn to love just as much, and that is this L'Oreal Voluminous. So I'll be bringing this with me. When this runs out, I will find something that's comparable. So now my little bag has a lot of pens and a little, whoops, I just dropped something. Oh, it's just a lipstick. A lot of brushes, a lot of pencils, and so I think I am set with the little objects. And I will also bring, whoops, I'm also going to bring this little eyeshadow single, because when I use this, I'm pretty sure the pink up here is a little too obnoxious unless I'm going out. The next thing I'm going to be bringing, and it's something that I bought and I haven't used yet, is this Essentials of Beauty brush set. These are cruelty-free brushes, but as you can see, this has a wide brush and a thin brush. Let's put this back. This one has that nice angle brush that you use for eyeliner, and it's got this little brush that you maybe use for crease. Didn't come with an instruction book, but I will play with them and find out. I know this angle brush is usually used for like crease makeup, or this brush, which, well, actually it's like a sponge. Or is it a brush? It's really hard to tell in this light. But this is definitely a crease brush. This is a very small angle brush. And this is a sponge blender. I guess if you put on an eyeliner and it's a little bit thick, or you want to smudge it on purpose, this is a good thing to use. So this whole thing zips up in this neat little case, and it's Essence of Beauty, and these are going with me as well. Finally, lipstick. I'll be bringing Wet n Wild. This is a Clinique. Clinique, by the way, ladies, is no longer cruelty-free. They're selling in China, and where dictated by law, they are doing animal testing. I will be using up my Clinique products, and this lipstick, not the one I have on. In fact, what I have on is the Wet n Wild. This is actually, I get compliments on this lipstick, so I'll find something in a cruelty-free line that is similar in color. I have on this Wet n Wild, and on top of that I have this NYX Butter Gloss. When you first put it on, it feels outrageously sticky, and it looks sticky, but you do get used to it after a while, or it sets itself up on your lips, so it's not so bad. So I'll be bringing the NYX Butter Gloss. My goodness, I'm bringing like everything that came in my Ipsy bag. That says a lot for the Ipsy bag. The other thing that came in the Ipsy bag that I'll be bringing is this Carol's Daughter. It's hair stuff. And what it does is it calms the waves down, and it, you know, really, it works just like Ringlet from Redken. I'm not sure if Redken's cruelty-free. I hate to even think about it. But anyway, I'll be bringing this. This is Hair Goop, so I'll be bringing this with me. Got this bag as one of those freebie bags. Purchase for the purchase thing. It was like a free bunch of stuff that I got. You can watch that in one of my other videos. I do explain how I got this bag of freebie stuff. This bag is just kind of wide open. So this might be like, I'll put my CeraVe in here and like stuff that could leak and possibly get all over the inside of my suitcase. Like cleansing wipes, these are not cruelty free, but I'm going to use these up. After these, I'm going to get Simple wipes. So this is one of the things that's going to go in the bag, along with, by the way, the greatest stuff on earth, absolute greatest stuff on earth is CeraVe. I had a sore spot on my face from being overly aggressive with a mask that I was using, and the CeraVe fixed everything. I'm also going to include something from my Influencer box. I am bringing this Hawaiian Tropic with me also. This is cruelty-free stuff. This feels really good. This is an after sun cream, and the only thing I have to buy now is a sunblock, so I'll just have to stop at like CVS or something when I'm down there. I will look for Hawaiian Tropic because all Hawaiian Tropic products are cruelty-free. So this will actually go with me, and I'll put it in this bag. Please subscribe to my channel and have a beautiful evening.